What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another day, and you guessed it, another episode of Amateur Pool. We're playing a bar box tournament today. This is the first round at Crescent Lake Inn. It's a race to two, nitty-gritty bar box play, man. Dirty tables, dirty balls, good field of opponents. I think there was only like 16 people in here, and there was probably 7 of them that had mid to upper 500s and even a couple over 600 Fargos. So I'm playing first match with a gentleman by the name of Tim Secco. If you saw my last bar box tournament, I played him in the finals and he beat me. So I'm out for revenge, man. I'm out for revenge. Let's see if we can get it. It's a race to two. I won the flip. I just broke, I believe. Either that or he won the flip and broke dry. One of the two. I can't remember. And I wasn't watching. And I'm just going to go ahead and miss my first shot because that's what I like to do sometimes, I like to just miss my first shot and let my opponent start it off. Don't do that, guys. Horrible strategy. Don't ever do that, man. It's horrible. And obviously, I didn't mean to do it either. I hadn't hit a ball all day. I got there a little bit late, so I wasn't able to warm up before the match. So that literally was the first ball I stroked this day, which was yesterday. I just played this yesterday on Monday, the 24th of November, 2025. In fact, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. That's coming up, man. 2 days away. I think I'll post this probably tomorrow on Wednesday, so you guys will probably see it the day before Thanksgiving. So hope everyone enjoys their Thanksgiving, man. Spend time with family, eat a bunch of food, have a few beers if that's what you want to do, man, and enjoy the day, bro. I appreciate you guys, man. Thanks for all the time you spend here watching my channel. It means a lot. And if you hit the subscribe button, it means even more, man. Thank you guys. All right, Timmy's took solids. Timmy. He goes by Tim, man, but he's a little wiry fella, so I've always called him Timmy. Timmy, like South Park. Anyways, good chat. Back to the match. All right, he's lined up on this 7 ball. What's he going to do next? I think he can just stop it here and play the 1 into the 6 like that. Play the 1 into the 6 and then send the cue ball off this way. And he can either shape the 2 there, or he could even draw off this and come up this way. The 1 is probably going to sit in this pocket if that's the route he ends up taking. He could take an alternative route. He could shoot the 5 right now and then come back for the 7. I don't hate that. His main concern is this 3 ball right here. That's his number 1 problem because it's not easy to get to. And he just opened it up nicely, man. It was a good shot. And he's on the 3 ball. This is his toughest ball to get on. So if he gets onto this one, it's a good chance he can get out here, guys, Let's watch. Just kidding. I can't see it that way. There's nothing over there. I'm looking at the ceiling, guys. Do you think I was actually looking at the table? That's funny. That's funny. You guys are too much, man. You guys are too much. And Timmy, you notice, is sporting the nice terry cloth towel hoodie, If you look at it up close, it looks like a towel. It looks comfortable as heck, man. It looks so comfortable. All right, he played the 2 off the rail, off the 6, and that pushed the 6 out of the pocket. Now he's on the 3 very nicely. If the 6 goes here, his out is very easy. If he has to shoot the 6 here, that means he has to get a shape up here, and that's going to be a lot more difficult. He's just looking at it right now. That's what he wants to do. He'll probably try to play this with top and inside. No, he didn't try to do it that way. And he didn't hit it hard enough. Oh, man. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. I'm very surprised he missed that. So the first thing I notice is point to my problem. You see that? That 12 ball does not go that way, which means I've got to figure that out. I may try to swing at it right here with a little draw. Yep, I missed it, though. I did try to swing at it. I missed it, though. That's okay. I got another chance here. I can cut this in, and I hit center ball here with just a smidge of right spin, and the cue ball should come back down this way. Just a smidge of right spin. No draw here. Just center with a little bit of right. Just like that. And that works. Now I got that open, but as you can see, his 3 ball's blocking this pocket for that shot. So my out here is still a little bit tough, man. Still a little bit tough. I can definitely cut the 9 and send the cue ball back and forth like this, but I just don't know. Maybe I can shoot the 11 after that. It's a little bit tricky, man. This out is a little bit tricky. It seems like it should be easy, but it's a little bit tricky. Let's see how I do it. All right, I'm going to cut the 9 first. Now, I may have fallen on this 11 ball, and if I did, that's great. I'm not sure I did or not, though. If I can see it right there, nope, I can't, because I'm calling that 14 in with the 3. And this is a hard shot from this distance. If the 14 ball was up here, it'd be a whole lot easier, but it's hard from back there. You have to be super accurate with where you hit that second ball. Yeah, see, I hit it off to the side a little bit, so the ball went this way. If I would have hit it dead center, it would have followed straight in, but I didn't do that. This may cost me the first rack, guys, you know? It may cost me. If I could have seen that 11 ball, my life would have been so much easier. I could have made the 11 and came over here and shaped underneath of the 14 and shot it up table somewhere. I may have gotten lucky because Tim just kind of hooked himself on that 1 ball. He wanted to shape up here for the 1 ball so he could shoot it pretty easily, but now he's hooked. And I think he's going to try to play the 6 off of the 10. I'm not sure what ball that is. Maybe the 14 or something. I can't tell, guys. I'm half blind, you know, partially deaf. Good thing I'm not mute, though. I like to talk. He did try it off of that ball. It was a good attempt. Not an easy shot, though. Not an easy shot, though. All right, now I've got an open rack. All I got to do is make my balls here, man. Think I can do that? I don't know. I don't know. This first shot's a tester for sure. I've got to shoot it down table. It's definitely a tester. If I can make this, never mind. Never mind, guys. You know, I was going to talk about making that first shot and then I'd be out. You know, I was talking about glory. All things that come with the glory. There I go with the fist thing again. But, you know, as in the middle of talking about it, I missed the shot. So we'll just forget I was even talking about it, man. I'll take a drink and we'll watch what Timmy does next. What's he going to do? Is he shooting the 6? Yeah, he is shooting the 6. All right, he's got a good look at the 1 ball. It's not the easiest shot in the world, but a gentleman like himself can probably handle it, I'm sure. The tricky thing here is shaping the 8. If he cuts it this way with center ball, his cue ball could do something like this and come over into here for the 8. He tried to draw it back out. I like the idea of drawing it back out, but he was trying to cheat the hit a little bit. He wanted to hit it thicker so his draw had more take, and he ended up missing the shot. So it goes. He didn't leave me super easy, but I'll probably play a safety here. He's got 1 ball on the table and it's cluttered up, so the advantage goes to me in this one. Although he could kick this in. I think last time I played him, he made a heck of a kick shot on me, man. So it's very likely he could kick this in. He tried, missed it, and now my table looks good. Now, once again, I have an open table, guys. Let's see if I can get out, you know. Let's see if I can get out here. Now, I don't have such a hard first shot, though. Pretty easy first shot, yeah. Pretty easy first shot. All right, do I shoot the 14 next, or do I come up and take the 11? I like the 11, yeah. That way I can finish on the 14 and just come over here for shape on the 8, you know what I mean? You know what I mean. You guys know what I'm talking about already. Inside English on that. That's why the cue ball came up and then shot this way, because I had right spin on the cue ball. All right, I could probably just come off this rail and out a little bit for the next shot. Whoa. That's no good, you know. That's no good. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that with 2 balls left on the table, because Tim is going to get out here for sure. No doubt about it, guys. I'm willing to bet $1 trillion, billion, quadrillion, quintillion dollars. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of dollars. I don't even have that many dollars, you know? I don't even have a fraction of those many dollars. But if you hit the subscribe button, it might help me get a couple dollars. You know what I mean? It could. Maybe not, but it could. All right, so Tim got that first rack. As you can see, I didn't update the score because, honestly, I'm an idiot, and I forgot to do it when I was editing this video. So just imagine Tim has 1 instead of 0 over here. This is not 0, this is 1. Let me see if I can do my best 1. There we go. He's got 1. And it's only a race to 2, guys, so we don't have to remember it very long. You know what I mean? We don't have to remember it very long. I could probably go without the scoreboard on this one, but it's way cooler with the scoreboard. All right, I took stripes. I've got a good looking layout here. I think my biggest problem is going to be this 10 ball up here, just because there's some gaps to get to it, but literally they're tight gaps. They're tight. I mean, I have to shape just right to get in there. All right, I'll probably put a little inside English on this one and come straight back into these balls because I want to make sure to move them. Yeah. Oh, am I going to put them straight back? Nope. I got a little lucky leave there with the 11 ball into the side. That 15 could have blocked me up very easily here. So I'll probably just hit this center ball and stun over. Yep. Just stun over a little bit. Now I got the 15. I keep eyeballing this 10 ball up here because I know it's going to be tough. That's what I'm looking at right now, where to shape it. So what I was looking at is if I could play a stop shot off the 9 and leave the cue ball right here, that would give me the shot. But that means I have to get perfectly straight on the 9 ball to be able to do that. It's not super easy. Okay, I have an angle on the 9 ball, which means once I make the 9, I could try to stun over here like this. It's not super easy, but it's all I got, man. It's all I got. Oh, am I going to move the 4 enough? Nope. Nope. That's quite the bummer right there, guys. Quite the bummer, you know? Quite the bummer, man. I feel like I should have been able to stun over into that gap. Just didn't hit it right. It wasn't a bad stroke. It was poor accuracy on my object ball. I needed to hit the object ball with just a little more cut, like a 0.5 millimeter more cut, and my cue ball would have went up into that gap. Now I got nothing. I'm calling it over here, but there's no way it goes. It's just going to be a double kiss, yeah. Yep, it's going to be a double kiss. There was no way to avoid it, but I had to make a good hit. Maybe the only other thing I could have done, and I'm not sure it was available, was come off that top rail and hit it. But like I said, I'm not sure it was available. I think the 1 might have been in the way. Now I left Timmy a good opportunity to beat me here. You know, if he finishes these balls, he's out, and that'll be his second game. And it's only a race to 2. You know, tough action, man, in this race to 2 business. Tough action in the race to 2. All right, Timmy's getting amped up. You know, he's not playing quite as fast as he usually does, or he did last time we played. You know, he usually likes to run around the table like he's Tom Cruise in The Color of Money or something. You know, but he's not. No. But that's usually how he plays, man. Fast and loose. But you know, sometimes that'll get you playing fast and loose. You know, that's what you call like playing on feel. You know, when you're feeling good, you play fast and loose, and you can shoot great. But if you're not feeling good, man, it's hard to replicate that. You know, and keep consistency over time playing fast and loose. All right, I tied it up. See, again, no score there, but it's 1-1. We're both on the hill. That's all we got to remember. It's hill to hill. This game wins right here. You know, whoever wins this game wins the multiverse championship of the universe. I don't know what I'm talking about, guys. But yeah, whoever wins this gets to move on. The loser goes to the loser side of the bracket, basically, is what it boils down to. You know, I was making it super dramatic. Didn't have to make it all that dramatic, you know. Didn't have to make it all that dramatic, but I did. I just wrote that song, guys, you know. Oh, no. Why is my video is like jumping a little bit? It's like weird, man. I wonder if that has to do with my exporting, the way I exported this in my software. It's fixed now. Don't go anywhere. It's fixed. It's looking smooth again, somewhat. No, it's still a little jumpy, man. That's weird. That's weird. I don't know. I've got to figure that out because that's no good, man. I don't like that. I don't like it being a little weird looking and jumpy. Pool's supposed to be a fluid sport, you know, not a... It's supposed to be like a real Rolex where the second hand sweeps. You know, what we have here is a fake Rolex where the second hand is jumping like that, you know. You like that? You like my demonstration there? All right, guys, what am I doing here? What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, I'm waiting. I'm waiting on this guy at this table right here because these tables, there's another table right over here. The corner of it's that way and it goes down there. I'm waiting for him to shoot. So, because ultimately I think I'm going to end up shooting this 6 ball. So I'm going to be shooting right here. So I've got to wait on him to move. That's what I'm doing. I was wondering I thought maybe I had to go take a poop or something, you know, poop. But nope, no poop, you know. No poo-poo for me. All right, yeah, take the 6. Man, I need to get a shape right about, I could stop shot off the 7 and get this angle. That way when I make the 5, I can roll up here for the 4. The 4 is my toughest shot. Oh, I may have, I may have the angle right here. Josh, you got to take this shot right now. Get on the 4, and then when you make the 4, you just follow up. No, that's a mistake. That's a mistake. Yeah, and I overdrew it. If I would have only drew it back a little bit to here, I would have been good, but I overdrew it. Now I've got to try to like cheat it with stun and get over there. This is a lot harder. Yeah, that's no good, man. Here I go again, man, running out to the very end and messing up right at the end, man. I'm getting the jump cue. This jump cue is a Raven jump cue. I got a discount code if you want a Raven cue, 10% off, code Josh, you know. There it is. I'm going to stick my handle right in this pocket because I'm certain nothing's going to hit that pocket. You know, don't do that, guys. Never put your handle in the pocket because if something comes back and hits that, it's a foul. Are we going to be able to see this jump? We can see it a little bit. I made it. I made it. That was a pretty good jump shot for a gentleman such as myself. Now, I have a long shot on the 8, and the cue ball's on the rail. So the work's not over yet, guys. This is not easy. It's not over yet. So I'm in a position right now, same with the jump shot. If I make that jump, I got a chance to win. If I miss, I'm likely going to lose. Same situation here on the 8. If I make it, I win. If I miss, I lose. But I made it, you know. I made it. Congratulations to me. Good shooting, Timmy. You know, better luck next time. You know, it is what it is. Better luck next year. Oh, Gilmore, I didn't call your name. Better luck next year. That's a classic movie, guys. All right, I appreciate everybody. Thanks so much for watching, man. Thanks for all the love and support in my channel. You guys want a perimeter billiard light? I got a discount code for those in the description. Fantastic lights, man. Like I said, Raven Q's got a discount code for them. And short rail. I don't know if you noticed, guys, but in the upper right-hand corner, if you rewind the tape up here, I had the latest short rail apparel design. So that's available on hoodies, t-shirts. It says, I don't always play pool, ... Just kidding, rack them, you know. I know it's cheesy as hell, but I like it, you know. I like it. I'm waiting on mine to arrive right now. So that way I can wear one in a video and show you guys what the actual product looks like. But you see the design, man. You can get those at shortrail.com. Everybody, have a safe Thanksgiving, man. Eat a ton of food. Enjoy your family. And I'll have another video out for you right after Thanksgiving, probably. So until that time, man, I appreciate everybody. Thanks so much for watching. And we'll catch you guys on the next one, man. Peace.